I don't know if that's my is that my how I get started just by laughing, but we're good to go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So nice to meet you. I don't. Did we even shake hands?
No.
Yeah, we did that.
Earlier.
Welcome. Appreciate you coming through.
I know we've been trying to get together for about a minute now.
Yeah, man. My bad for not hitting your bike a few times, but we here now. It's all good. Shout out to Nikki. I don't know if I can say her first name, but welcome and boom. I think this should be number 8 or whatever. But anyway, that don't matter. Appreciate you coming through. Boom. Who are you? Because I don't know you because we just met today.
I'm Joe. My name is Joe Wilson. I live out here in Huntsville. I'm newly here in Huntsville. I used to live in L.A.
Okay.
Then moved from there to down here during COVID. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's gonna be interesting to see how you got here.
So I'm now.
Where are you originally from?
I was born in Youngstown, Ohio, but like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is my home.
Ohio what?
Youngstown,
Ohio.
Yeah, Youngstown, Ohio. Yep.
Is that important city?
I don't know if it's I guess it's important because it used to be where the steel mills and all that stuff was made, and a lot of the infrastructure of the country was done at. So, but now it's impoverished. It's like nothing there. A lot of stuff going on. It's hood.
It's bummy.
Oh, it is, man. It's one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. So,
really?
Ohio, man, it's crazy. Ohio ain't no joke.
Ohio, you don't expect that from Ohio.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone sleep on Ohio, but you go to Ohio, I guarantee you going out either missing a shoe or a shirt or something, chain, something. Promise you. No joke.
Okay, I'll stay in Huntsville, in downtown at the gentrified areas.
Yeah, you might want to do that. Don't come to Ohio if you ain't ready for it.
So you grew up there from early, or you?
No,
you just born there.
I was born there. My dad, military.
Oh,
so he was in National Guard. But he went active duty. So we went from Youngstown to Mission Viejo, Orange County, California.
Say it again.
Mission Viejo is like Orange County. Mission Viejo.
Mission
Viejo.
That's Spanish, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess something like that.
Okay.
Out there. But it was Orange County. That's Laguna Hills. How about that's easier? Laguna Hills.
I know Laguna Beach.
Yeah, we used to go to Laguna Beach all the time.
Okay. From the TV show MTV.
It wasn't. Our life wasn't like that. Definitely wasn't. But yeah, we moved there after Ohio, and we stayed there for about 4 or 5 years, and then we moved from there to Fort Knox, Kentucky.
So he was active duty and stationed in
Cali. He was at a recruiting station.
Oh, so that's dope.
Yeah, so he was out there. He headed up a recruiting station out there in Michigan.
How old was you at the time?
When I got there, I don't think I was like 5.
Oh, sure.
4 or 5.
So you mostly remember Army life?
Well, yeah, as an Army brat. Since I was Army brat, I remember all those different places we went to.
I've been wanting to ask a question about Army brats. Like, I'm from where I'm from. I lived there for 21 years before I moved.
Right.
All my friends I've been knowing for 20 years, 30 years, So for y'all, it's like you kind of bounce around. You meet somebody for 5 years and then you leave and probably never see them again.
Yeah, that's what kind of sucked about being a kid, growing up as a military brat.
Mm-hmm.
Because you meet your friends there and we're like, we'll be friends forever. And then, no, Johnny's gone. He done went to Korea, and then your other homeboy went to Germany, or they went to somewhere else. So you learn to not, I guess, hold on to people too much. After a while, it sucks because when you leave, you ain't gonna see him again. Oh, no, we're gonna write maybe for the first month or two, and then that's it. Then you forget it, then you find some new friends.
Have you ever reached back to somebody like on Facebook or something? Look for some kids.
I did try, but I ain't gonna have them. I forgot their names.
Dang. Yeah, that's you just kind of uproot, and I'm trying to figure that out as a, I got kids, so I'm trying to. I don't know what it's like for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be, not saying difficult. I think it gives them that motivation or power to actually know how to move around easily. So like I said, when I'm moving around, like when I came out here, I was like, all right, cool, I'm here. Like, all right, cool. I think it's time for me to go. All right, it's time for me to go. You know, I'm used to just moving, going, ripping and running. So if I'm in place too long, it's like something wrong. Even though I don't mind that. Me being a single dude, I think that's the reason why I can do that. But if I'm married and stuff, have kids and a family, I don't mind being in a place for a while because I'm with someone who I want to be with.
Right.
So, but yeah, for kids, you know, they get to experience some new stuff that a lot of people don't. They get cultured, and that's another thing too. So, like the way I speak sometimes, like, where you from? You sound like you're from the South. When I'm in the North, when I go to the North, you sound like you're from the West. I go to the West, you sound like you're from the East.
Yeah.
You know, so I have every single type of dialect or accent I'll pick up from where I'm at.
But like your cultural, like, what would you say, your roots or whatever, you kind of just all over the place. You're not really from somewhere.
From America. No. My roots mainly, I feel like, is East. Like, I'm more of Eastern type of guy, if anything. Like I said, all my family's in Pittsburgh, Ohio. You know, my grandmother, a lot of my uncles, my cousins, like, we always go to Pittsburgh almost every year. So that's home for us. So that's every time I go to, that's our place.
Is that where your father's family is from?
No, it's my mother's side. My father's side is actually Ohio. They're the ones on that side. Like,
okay.
Like, first, my father, he grew up with, Cooling Gang.
Yeah, I was thinking the whole time Ohio players.
Yeah, people like that's where Cooling Gang was raised. They moved to Jersey after, but they all lived in Youngstown, Ohio. You know, that's all they all came from. The Bells, like, it's the different families that are out there. I'm related to Judge Mathis. You know, he's also
Judge Mathis.
Yeah, he's a cousin of ours too as well. So, like, we're all from those same little areas, and it's kind of crazy the people that we are related to.
You kind of look like Judge Mathis.
A little bit. Probably the forehead, if anything.
He don't want to say call everybody crackheads, right?
Yeah. Hey, he keep it real, and that's how he do. But yeah, they're fam too. So that's, I think it's pretty cool, the family tree about that. But that's my dad's side. But my mom's side, yeah, is Pittsburgh. So we got somebody here. How you doing? Nice to meet you. But yeah, so that's mainly my side, my mom's side, Pittsburgh, and the other side is like Ohio. So
okay, so where you go to high school at?
I went to high school in Hampton, Virginia.
Oh, so you legit? Was he a recruiter the whole time?
Yeah, he was part of recruiting command. So he was he was an actual recruiter, but he headed the command recruiting offices and battalions. So then he went to actual TRADOC, which is the training doctor out there at Fort Monroe in Virginia. So yeah, that's,
I don't even know where that's at.
That you know Virginia's at.
I know where Virginia. I've been to Virginia before, but
yeah,
for what you say?
TRADOC is TRADOC.
No, the base.
Oh, Fort Monroe. It's not even open anymore. It's
okay.
Yeah, that place, they shut that place down.
Good excuse for not doing it.
Oh yeah, you won't know that place. But yeah, Fort Monroe's, I like that base. It was actually pretty cool. It was like a little island type of thing. Trump tried to buy one time, but he couldn't get it. But it's a nice place though. It was pretty cool. But I went to Bethel High School. Actually, I went to 2 different high schools. I went to Bethel first when I got there. I went there for the first year, but what happened is when I left, 3 high schools. I was in Kentucky. Then my dad moved to Virginia, so I had to go to another high school. I had to wait a whole semester because there was a hurricane that hit, so I was doing nothing for like 2-3 months.
What year was this?
2005.
Oh.
2005.
You was in high school in 05?
Yeah, 05.
What year you graduated?
07.
07, when I graduated? Oh, wait, so...
Oh, you after me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you older than me. My bad.
Oh, damn. I look...
Not even that. It's the way you carry yourself. That's all it is.
Nah, I'm hideous. It's all good.
But yeah, I went to Bethel High School, but then I ended up... my dad got stationed on... Actually got post housing. So we moved to the other side, and then I went to a school called Phoebus High School. Phoebus was a hood school. It was actually hard school. But I liked it. But then I got kicked out of that school.
Nice.
So I had to go back to the school I started before, and I graduated from there.
For what reason did you get kicked out of high school? You said enough right there.
It wasn't bad, honestly. It was for what I do now. I'm a videographer. I do film. I do commercials, documentaries, all that type of stuff. I love film. So when I was in high school, my mom gave me a camera for Christmas. You know, I love recording all that stuff. So I decided to take it everywhere and shoot everywhere. So one day, my brother had the camera and we were just hanging on the bus. And these two girls start arguing. So they're like going back and forth. And I'm like, yo, hey, we got to get this right here. Get this shot. We ain't thinking it was going to come out of it. But they got out the bus like, yo, come see me out the bus. And she got out the bus. And they start scrapping, you know what I'm saying? They start fighting and everything. So we got it all and everything. And, you know, of course, girlfriend, whatever, they broke it up. You know, we ran off and we hit the camera.
But you had the footage.
I had the footage. And me, knowing me, I love editing. So I took it home.
Nice.
I edited it up, put it in widescreen. We played, it was a girl fight song behind it.
Oh, that's a classic.
Then we put like credits on it. You know, we had.
Oh, you made it into a TV show.
A straight up production. So that's what we called it, Smack DVDs. And even though it was, I don't know if you know about Smack.
Yeah, I know.
That was like, that was the other equivalency. We went to real Smack DVD. We were like, these are our own Smack. We call it Smacked DVDs. So
like blacked.
Exactly. But smacked. You got smacked. But we start selling them. It's $5 a pop. We're like, yo, you think anybody will buy these? I put them on DVDs and we started selling them $5. And we were selling like hotcakes.
That's wild.
So what happened was we're like, you know what? If they'll buy this fight, maybe they'll buy another fight. So that's when we start setting up fights in school and
setting up fights.
Yeah. So for instance, like, hey, Raheem said that Sean and them, when they went to the party, she didn't mess with your girl. Like, for real? Even though that might not happen. You know what I'm saying? We made that kind of thing go back and forth, and they went and ended up fighting. And we were set up right here getting the fight. So the thing is, every fight, the school aides come and take these, they check, like, who got, I know someone records some, so they check everybody. But me, I went to a alternative school at the half day. I went to barber school. They let you go to barber school. So I had to go to like another city, get bussed. So I left the school every single day. So what happens is my brother passes the tape off to me. I take the tape, I go on the bus, and I go. So when they check
run away with the evidence.
Exactly. They never know what it is. So every day we did the same exact thing. Every day. Until one day, one guy got in the fight. He beat him up pretty bad. Like, he started kicking him in the mouth.
Oh, damn.
And stomping him. Blood was everywhere. And my brother wasn't thinking. And he kept recording, and then he was supposed to leave, but he didn't. And the cops was there, so he tried to run and tried to get me the tape. Yeah, he got too greedy. He got caught. They got the footage. We got this whole legal thing. The fact that I wasn't there, I didn't get fully in trouble, but since I was involved, they just asked me politely not to come back to school next year. So like, we're not going to expel you, but we're going to ask you, maybe you shouldn't return next year.
All right, definitely get out of my school.
Yeah.
You're
not welcome. You're not welcome here. But the thing about it though is the principal, you know, it was two things. There's the principal, you know, you got the disciplinary ones.
Principal was buying them too.
I wish he would. No, he didn't, but it was principal and the assistant principal. The assistant principal, he was straight up with it, like, you're gonna be exactly who you are the next 10 years. You ain't gonna be y'all nothing but a bunch of niggas. So and that hit me. I'm like, I'm not even like that. And then the other one said, I hope the gifts that you're given, you use it for good and not evil. I'm glad you, like, she saw the video. She was like, I'm amazed at what you did. This is very good work, but this is negative press. Like, this is negative stuff they're using.
Using a positive way.
Exactly. She's like, you're exploiting these girls. So she said, hopefully years come, you use this for good, and I'll be able to see it one day.
And then next thing you know, you created World Star. You the OG World Star.
I said the same there, like, we was World Star before World Star was created. And that was the year that YouTube was actually created, in 05.
Yeah. So what was y'all yelling out at the time when you get the bit? You just,
ooh. Yeah, fight. But yeah, that was why I got kicked out. But me doing that kind of made me the person who I am today. You know, as far as me falling in love with film and doing videos and stuff like that.
That's legit.
Yeah, man.
So you did your multiple high schools, and then was you working at the time?
Yeah, I was working at Johnny Carino's.
What is
I was a
what
bus
is that?
boy. I was a bus boy.
Johnny Korea. What is that?
It was like a little Italian American town restaurant. It was nothing too big. I was
Something
just going
special in Virginia.
there. Yeah, I just need some. Nah, I mean, I think they got
not special,
they,
but,
they got chains like everywhere.
Oh,
Some places.
I must be down because
Oh no, I promise you, half of it got closed down anyway. So
I don't even Olive Garden.
That might be Bennigan's. That's what it's like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bennigan's ain't no more either. So, but I just had a little job right there doing that. I mean, I was selling the DVDs, but that was my main job. Because
the DVD was a main job.
Oh, that was my side hustle. My main job was busting tables. I was busting tables and they was busting ass. So it was just two different things they were doing. But yeah, that was my main thing I did. I had a girlfriend, so she liked nice things, so I had to.
She's trying to have things.
Oh.
You gotta get it in. Was she working too?
Nah, she wasn't working. She was
She got to buy her own stuff.
Yeah, she was rich.
Oh, sure. Okay.
She needed.
So you got to match up with her richness.
Pretty
with
much.
Your hustling.
Oh, you have to. Women these days, they don't like stuff like that. They don't like a dude that can't match with them. But half the time now, women's different now. They're hustling themselves. So,
which is great. Which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's good, but at the same time, it's like nigga, what you need you for?
Everybody bring we need each other, but
I believe that.
Yeah,
but it's getting more and more these days. Was like, what's the point? Now I think that's as men have come with more now to actually be able to be with certain women. But if you want a woman that ain't doing nothing, yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
you good.
There's levels to it. Somebody working at Walmart, they gonna find somebody working at Target.
You said Target.
You ain't gonna find somebody that's you working at Walmart, somebody working at for Walmart. Y'all ain't finna get together.
Yeah, the whole Walmart is completely different.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's how it is though.
Oh, so when did you end up joining the Army, or was it the Army?
Yeah, it was Army.
Okay.
I ended up joining in right out of high school in 07. I lived straight out. Like I said, I almost didn't get in because of that. Because what happened is they found out about the fight.
Oh,
they found out about the fight DVDs.
Did you have anything on your record?
Not really. What it was is like while that was going on, I had recruiters at the school.
Right.
Those same recruiters at school while that was going on was there. And like, yeah, man, I heard about this big fight. They're like, that was you? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what job you trying to do? I'm like, I'm trying to do video. I'm trying to do the same thing I did out here inside there. So that's how I ended up getting a job in the military as a combat camera operator. So,
wow. So, what was your motivation to sign up?
I had nowhere to go. Like my parents, after graduation, my dad came to me. He's like, he said, "You figure out what you want to do?" I'm like, yeah, I think I want to do. Like, I know what I want to do. He's like, okay, well, hope you know because the movers coming in the morning.
The movers coming in the morning,
and
you was 18.
I was 18. So like, you ain't got no home, so you ain't gotta go wherever you gotta go, but you gotta get up out of here because we're gonna be gone. So that's when they moved back to Pittsburgh.
He retired?
No, he got stationed at another recruiting command outside Pittsburgh.
He winning.
He kept on going. Yeah, so he kept going. I stayed there in Virginia for a couple months, and then I ended up, doing an early quick ship.
How fast? How quick?
I left in August.
In June?
Yeah, it didn't feel like a quick to me.
You probably could have gotten in a whole bunch of trouble in that time.
Exactly. I'm glad. Well, I did almost. I got stuck in Seattle one time. We were in Seattle, Washington, man.
In that 2 months?
Yeah, within that 2 months, I got stuck there, and then I came back, and then I went down to Jackson because my homeboy graduated from basic, and I ended up getting stuck out there. I was like, man, I need to hurry up. They're like, actually, because I was told October, and then like, hey, if you come back here now, I can ship you out by in a couple weeks. I'm like, yeah, bet, let's go. So I ended up shipping out in August down there, and I went to Jackson.
You did any like negotiation, like, hey, I'm not doing unless I get this job?
Yeah, they tried to give me fueler, laundry.
Laundry, no.
What was the other one? I think cook. I was not into that.
Hey, shout out cooks though.
Yeah,
hey,
no, I ain't knocking none of y'all jobs. If you like it, you like it.
Laundry don't even exist no more.
Yeah, I heard about that.
The cook, man, I know it ain't no. It can be some opportunities in that, but it ain't the most fun job.
It just wasn't for me.
But it's one of the most important jobs because sure we gotta eat.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, even when I saw what the cooks did, I'm like, that's what y'all do. I'm like, I guess I'm good. But yeah, I didn't want to do that. It was some other jobs, but I was like, I want. It's called 25 Victor. I was like, I want 25 Victor. And they're like, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I was not good at school. So my ASVAB, I just got in. I think I got like a 31 or something like that. So
yeah, you.
I squeaked in, and I'm like, and to tell you, I didn't really practice or anything. I just went in and did it because I didn't think I was gonna get in. He's like, hey, you got in? I was like, I did. Okay. But my, the other with the line score or whatever the other ones, they're like, yeah, you're good enough for this belt. You're not. Your scores ain't there to get that job. So I'm like, well, I ain't join unless I get it. He's like, maybe we can get you a waiver. I'm like, better do something because I promise you I wasn't gonna join if I didn't get that job. And sure enough, they got the job, and I was like, bet. And I got a bonus. They gave me bonuses for that too.
So I came in with a buddy, and I didn't know anything about the Army, and he was talking about 25 Vic. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that sounds like something I want to do, and that's the job I wanted to do, but I didn't know anything about it, so I chose my job because we had 3 jobs in common. I probably could have had way more options, but we got to go to basic and AIT together because we chose the same
the
job.
buddy system.
Oh man, let me tell you, being around this man for 3 months in basic and then 2 months of 2 months of AIT. That's my dude. But I was like, hey man, cause he was getting me in trouble and everything. Like, you gotta relax. Just seeing him every single day for that period of time. Like we never had no issues or nothing. But it got to a point where like, look, let me.
All right, now you getting on my nerves now.
Hey, yeah, you go to the DFAC. I'm gonna go to the library or something. Just get a little break.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because especially in basic, man, you see the same people every single day. But now I guess it's different since you knew the person, but versus me not knowing nobody and just meet people there. Because man, basic was, to me, I always tell people like basic was like jail.
Oh really?
Man, it was. Well, at least to me, it was. Man, I mean, it wasn't as bad as jail. 'Cause I never been to jail or anything. But the way the system is held or ran is almost equivalent to what I see on TV. Trades and who's top dog and who's running this, who's that, big dude, little dude, the suspect ones, you got all of that. One dude, man, total line.
Yeah.
Total line is one of the most important things in basic because total line definitely shows the discipline. And of course, every night go total line with weapons. And we get the weapons ready till we do count off. But of course, you got that one guy who always wants to like, I'll get there when I get there. And then he didn't get there at ease. And he not there. Like, oh, everyone's not here? All right, bet. Let's go. All right, go ahead and get down.
Lie. That was my partner right there, too.
Oh, he was the one? Yes, he's that one. But
he was all right, but I used to have to, like, come on, man. Like, you get pissed off. Like, what is you doing? Hurry up.
Yo, nah.
Like, man, I'm all right. Nah, all right.
I understand. But he was that one that did that. We got smoke for hours. We already get up early anyways. So as soon as he's like, yeah, go to bed now. Turn off the lights. I was like, everyone was like, yeah, you lucky. Like, yeah, you're not gonna do nothing, whatever. I'm like, dude, you need to chill out because he was my bunkmate. So I didn't know him, but he just slept on the bunk on top of me. So I'm like, whatever. So when the lights went out, all I heard was people just talking about like, yeah, we're gonna get this nigga. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm like, I hope they talk about me because I'm with them. Because usually if you're associated with somebody, they'll try to get you too. So I'm like, all right, bet.
Oh yeah.
You sleep with your weapons. So I was like, I was ready to start, hitting people. Like, I was not playing. So I went to sleep. He went to sleep. It was dead quiet, and all we heard was like footsteps. And I was like, all right, here they come. Like, here we go. And all I heard was something fall. And it's go. I was like, what was that? And I looked up. I was looking straight at the ceiling. I was like, what? And then I heard like a moan, like, I was like, what? And I looked over. The mattress was on the ground.
Oh, say that.
You know them floors, right?
Hard flow. Where you go to base?
Jackson.
Okay.
I was in Jackson. I was in the Diamond Head, the big. Well, I'm not even going there now, but it's the big one in the middle. But they tossed this nigga's bunk, and he was knocked out sleep, and he went flat on his face. So I moved the mattress, and I saw was blood all over the floor. I was like, yo, everybody turn on the lights. Yo, like, what? Shut up. I'm like, yo, turn on the lights. I turned the lights on. Man, this guy got up. His eye was out of his socket. It was like right here. I was like, yo, everybody was like, oh, we're like, oh, I'm screaming and stuff. And this is the first time I ever heard in my life. You know, I see it on cartoons. I see it on movies. I seen it as a joke. I never thought it was real life. But it's the first time I've ever seen someone call out for their mama. He literally was like, mama, mommy, mom, help me. I was like, yo.
Damn.
I didn't know that was real. And he was screaming at the top of his lungs. Of course, here come drill sergeant. He's like, y'all better shout. It's like, what happened to your face?
Oh, dang. I'm sure it wasn't over.
Oh, man.
Y'all probably locked down for
we got smoked again. So we got smoked again. And then, so they canceled PT that next morning because they knew good and well, like, they smoked us from like 9 to 11. And then he got hurt. We were up from 12 to 3. And PT's used at 4.
Right.
So they canceled that, but then they're like, we're going to investigation on who did this. So no one knew who it was. I didn't even know who it was until they finally, you know how it is. And basic, you always got that one snitch. Just like jail, you always got a snitch. And someone snitched this dude out.
It's always one.
Yep, he got in trouble. He got held back.
Held back. He should have got kicked out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I lucky, like you lucky. But I guess, during this time, United States needed as much bodies as they can get.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? So he was one got holed over. But the guy, he never did. He was never late to toe the line again. He was the first. Matter of fact, he was the first one there. Rachel, sorry. I got that. But yeah, that was basic, man. Basic was. I felt like it was something crazy.
Where's your AIT at?
Fort Meade, Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, out there between Baltimore and DC. That was fun. I ain't gonna lie, I actually enjoyed myself.
How long
there.
is it?
Man, that was like, it was 36 weeks, so about, I think 6-7 months.
36. Mine was 7.
Yeah.
36 weeks.
Yeah, it's because we had to do photography first, and then we did videography course. So we were there with the Navy, the Marines, Air Force, and Coast Guard. We all did it together.
Oh, sure, that's dope.
Yeah,
so y'all wasn't really like Army style locked down because you got other branches.
Oh no,
there,
we had our own barracks. As in, Army was with Army, Marines with them. It's just when we went to the schoolhouse, we were together.
Okay. So y'all still was.
Oh, we still got locked down. We still had our own PTs. We still had our problems. Like it was. AIT was AIT, but
so like our Air Force, they get to go off post, and y'all like.
Oh man, well we did too eventually, but Air Force, man, their joint was a piece of cake. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, I love the Air Force because they had the best women. Like just be honest, they had the gorgeous women. I was like, yo, we all always snuck up to the Air Force barracks. They had like no curfew. They had like. They had they can come and go as you please. They had POVs. I mean, we had POVs too, but you gotta have a certain amount of time before you get your POV, but they're like, as soon as you get there, you can leave, whatever, just as long as you're back for formation in the morning.
Sure. Shout out Air Force.
Yeah, but it ain't like that no more. They done messed it up.
Oh, dang, somebody.
Oh, they got in some kind of scandal. They ended up having some orgy thing, which got recorded, and they shut that whole thing down. That's what happened. Yeah, it was crazy.
All right.
I would say it's crazy over there. It was so many stuff going on out there. A lot of people, a lot of things always happen here. I tell you, like it's not, in the military we have our flaws. Definitely have our flaws.
Oh yeah,
it's not perfect at all. And a lot of people was doing dumb things. People did get raped. It was messed up. That's why I already tell people, like, you watch your battle buddy, watch the people you're with, watch who you're around. Because we got some sickies out there, yo. And one dude got caught trying to molest somebody, and he got beat down bad.
Just in AIT?
In AIT. A lot of people didn't make it through. Like, a lot of people got kicked out quick. Basic, they want you to get through. Just like, let's see what you do. But AIT, they don't play.
Right.
They'll separate you quicker. Like, you know what? Matter of fact, sometimes they won't do that. They're like, you know what? We're not going to separate you. Like, thank you. You're going 11 bang bang. We're going to send you to the infantry. Or we're going to send you to mortuary affairs. Like,
right.
Because our MOS was actually very high And what? As in, like, it's very. You're lucky to get this job. A lot of people
Right.
don't get this job. So.
I don't even know if that was as much as I wanted to do it. I don't even know if it was an option.
Oh yeah.
And I only met combat camera. The first time was in I think 2016. After I had been in for
Oh yeah.
like 6 years at that point, or 5 years.
Oh yeah, man. We everywhere. I mean, we're there. A lot of people don't know we're there, but
That's because I wasn't ever in combat for a long time.
oh well, half of them ain't combat either. They just have the name. Tell you the truth, like, oh yeah, I'm combat camera, but I never go to combat or never do the combat. Like a lot of it changed. Now I think they're doing a lot better, but most of it they just were scared. I mean, everyone's scared, but come on now.
That's Garrison camera.
Pretty much, yeah. Garrison
PA.
camera, flagpole camera, PAO.
PAO is not the.
They're not the same thing, but they always get just confused, and they always feel like they're better than us. That's one thing. We went to school with PAO as well.
I would say they better.
Nah, they're not better. I feel like they think they're better, but they're not. They're very good at telling stories, but when it comes to going out there doing it, no.
Yeah.
No, they don't. A lot of the teams I've been with, like, I can't stand those people. Like, we don't want to lose people. When we want someone who actually can do their job and not worry about trying to do our job and just do it and shut up and go home. Mm-hmm. But they're like, "Sir, what did you just do today?" One guy was an idiot. Like, he was actually on a battlefield, supposed to be recording the battle. Mm-hmm. He was overdoing. He did the first combat selfie. So I'm in the middle of a firefight and. Taliban is behind me, and you hear the guys in the back. What are you doing, you idiot? Like, get back. So he
ain't return no fire.
Ain't return no fire. He do nothing. Like, I mean, technically you don't have to, but at the same time, like, if you're going to be out there recording, don't be recording yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is not Blair Witch Project. You know what I'm saying? This is it's none of that. He over trying to have his own TV show. No, bro. He was horrible. But because when they came back, like, all right, cool. We need to see the footage of what happened and everything going on. He put it on. They're like. What are we watching? Like, where's the intel? Where's the
right?
What are we shooting at? What do we see? They ain't see none of that, and they were pissed. But yeah, because a lot of stuff that we take, they use. It's meant for that,
and it's historic.
It's archives.
Ain't nobody finna historically put no selfie in there.
Exactly. We don't need no combat selfie. On the real, but that's how something. That's why I said. I mean, I give respect to PO, but. Not all y'all is that special, which I think y'all are.
Nah, they because I wanted to do that too, so I gotta give them their props. You feel me?
Yeah, boo.
Well, after AIT, where did you end up going?
I didn't stay at Fort Meade. I ended up going to, it was called 55th Signal Company. It was a combat camera company. It was like the only one in the active duty army.
A whole company?
Yeah, it was the only one in the entire United States Army.
I don't even, so everybody
everyone's
just photographers walking around there?
Photography, videographers. I mean, they didn't all walk around with cameras, but some people did, but we were the unit that was tasked to do missions. Like, so to say, if we're doing a humanitarian relief in Africa, like, hey, we want someone to record this or take pictures, they'll send a task out to us and we'll send people and go.
That makes sense.
Or other things go. Presidential, funerals or inaugurations, they'll send a couple people up. That's mainly was there. We're here to get those footage or pictures out. Mm-hmm. And training and all that.
And this is East Coast, you said. So you was out in visiting home a lot, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah. I was back and forth from Virginia a lot. And then Pittsburgh. And, yeah. I saw my family all the time. But then after a while, I had to stop that because I'm like, I can't go home no more. Y'all get me in trouble. But nah, it was cool. Like, I like going to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore was... I enjoyed it. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I can't stay. It's a dirty city." Nah, Baltimore was alright. I like Baltimore.
You saying it with the, you put a D in it.
Oh, what?
In Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore.
Yeah.
We don't say Baltimore. It's Baltimore. And DC. DC was cool. I liked it a little bit. They're a little bit more bougier, but it depended on where you went.
One of my homies, he was talking about. Well, the last guy I recorded, he was out there in what was it, the Old Guard?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know where the Old Guard's at in Fort Myer.
So he he said he had a good time out there.
Yeah.
like clubs and shopping and stuff.
Clubs, shopping, restaurants, games, venues, museums, people, concerts, all that stuff.
They give y'all like discount tickets to, because Ravens wasn't. They was good at that time, huh?
I don't care about them Ravens.
But you gotta, if they playing your team.
Yeah, I always went to the Ravens Steelers games. Always. I'm still a fan all day, so I always go. Yeah, they had some. They actually gave us. They let us do the honor guard, as in we'll go on the field, hold the flag and stuff. They had perks. You know what I'm saying? They definitely had perks.
If you go on the field, do you still have to pay to go to the game?
No, we get to watch the game on the sidelines with the team.
Okay,
Free.
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, they give us a lot of perks. I said, man, military gives you a lot of opportunities, which I would never got if I was a civilian. You know?
Right.
So, which I'm appreciative of for sure. You know, it gets its good and gets its bad. You know.
Yeah.
So that's all it really kind of is to me. But I enjoyed majority of it. Didn't like have some of it, and I learned from a lot of it. So I'll never regret that choice.
They had barracks out there
In Maryland.
Yeah.
I stayed in the barracks for the first half, but then I ended up moving off base when I became NCO.
Oh, so you got promoted pretty fast.
I wouldn't say fast. I got E4 when I was in Afghanistan in 2009, and then I got E5 in 2011.
Not bad.
Yeah, so but I had to go 798, you know.
Yeah, because
So I had to do all of it. The combat gave me some some education, but I did the correspondent courses. Then I did, the training and all those. So I got up there eventually, but it was cool. But then I ended up getting stationed out in DC after that.
Okay.
So I stayed in that same area. So, but I went back and forth from there to Bragg to DC. That was my main places that I was always at.
Okay. So you said how long did you stay in?
I was in from 2007 to 2014. So yeah, I guess 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
And in that time you said Bragg, and you just said that like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, Bragg I wasn't stationed, but I TDY'd there a lot because I deployed from Bragg, I mainly deployed from Bragg a lot.
Okay. How many times you deployed?
Twice. It was only twice. So
both Afghanistan?
Yeah.
You saw some stuff out there?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably, since you the camera guy, you probably had to be out there in the fight.
Yeah, we saw some stuff out there. It was something.
Nothing, I'm not trying to ask you to talk about it, but probably some pretty serious what do you call it? Traumatic type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone who's in those positions or the units that I was with, they would definitely experience it. Or sometimes you'll get a dry hole, which is like nothing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we definitely have with combat camp. We definitely see a lot, and with the unit I was with, we definitely seen a lot. I mean, the first time I went, it was all right. I think I had fun the first time I went because it was more about the environment. Because I was in Kandahar. Mm-hmm. We did our missions, came back, but I enjoyed it because I had my own, to me, it was like your own world out there. Mm-hmm. I had my own truck. I had my own little hooch. So I was, hood, all that. Yeah, 82nd had the tents. No, I had my own. Uh-oh. I had my own you know how they got those new small home, tiny homes, little trailer. Yeah. That was mine. I had one of those. Huh. Couch, rug, TV. Desk, I had it made. If people look at it man, you was over there chilling. It was alright. But yeah, it had salsa night. We had parties out there. We had
good food.
We had decent. Well, we had Burger King, and they had TGI Friday, which was not a real TGI. It wasn't a real TGI Friday. It was so I didn't know why they did that. They didn't have nothing to drink there and no real actual meat there. Here's some chips and some.
So when thank God,
nah, they just
hey, it's Friday.
Exactly, they just had the sign to make us feel like we're back home. It wasn't that. They had KFC. They had
KFC.
It wasn't real KFC either. It was it was all fake, but it was all there. But it was cool. I mainly went to this one dude. I call him Habibi. He had the wings. Oh, his wings was on point, boy. He used to make these wings black folks soul food type wings.
And this was
it was in Kandahar.
If you know what he talking about,
I'm telling you, Habibi wings. But yeah, it was good stuff. But I like the environment more. But the second time I went, that's when I actually saw a lot more. Actually, we went out every night. Their main mission was to capture, kill. The majority was kill, kill. So that's the main thing we saw the most. They were just tearing stuff up, man. It's not like they didn't care. It's just, hey, this is our job, and we're here to poke the bear. If the bear comes back, we're gonna shoot you in the head. So it was a lot of stuff. I mean, they utilized me a lot, which I did appreciate that. At first, oh man, they didn't like me at all. And that's the thing about too the military. Like, once again, it's real. It's not all we're all here, brother. You're my brother. Nah, them niggas was racist. They were racist too. Like, I don't care no what to say. You definitely got that everywhere. But the good thing about it was they were like that when I first met them. But by the end of that rotation, they're like, all right, you're my brother.
Right.
And that's the thing that shocked me the most, because like same dude that like I don't be around blacks like that. That same was like, you know what? You all right. That, hey, I'll take it.
Just you?
Yeah, I guess just me. But I mean, I was only black out there though. Like, well, me and the team sergeant was black, and he actually pulled me aside the first day I got there. He pulled me aside. He said, "Look, as you notice, we don't look like them.
Right.
So just keep your head on a swivel. Roger, Sergeant. Who? No, sir. Yes, sir. Who? Whatever. Keep it straight like that. Don't take it into offense. You know, they do talk smack, but they want to get you riled up. But other than that, just know that, yes, they don't like us like that. But just prove yourself, and maybe they'll, take it seriously. But
not to prove anything to them, but just do your thing for you. And then whatever they feel how they feel, whatever. Like,
if they accept you, they accept you. But that's the main thing about it. But yeah, it was still cool though. Like, there's still some good guys out there as well. Like, I enjoyed being out there with them, but it was tough. It was definitely my hardest thing I went through. So, like, actually, matter of fact, it was May 5th, which was what, a couple days ago. That's the day I always remember, because that's the day that I left. May 5th is the day I always go. So that's why every year, like, my mind kind of goes on a sort of like a deployment mindset, like a readiness. So that's how it kind of is for me.
even all these years later.
Yeah, it's engraved in you, because the way our rotation went, get ready. It's that time. So your body automatically goes, it's time to go. It's like how you sleep. Sometimes I don't even sleep with an alarm anymore, because in the morning my body automatically wakes up at like 5:30, 6 or whatever, because that's the time you always woke up every day. So it instilled into you what your body should be doing and what you should be alert with, and makes you do that. So, but yeah, that's that's how it goes. But yeah, that was done and over with. Came back, made it with my arms and legs. So that's what I'm happy about.
Yeah. A lot of people don't make it out with their lives.
No, not at all. I seen, man, it was.
And you was there when I went, it was like pretty chill. I think I didn't see no actual combat, and we only had, the whole time I was there, one person died, and that person died in Kuwait. So I didn't get to experience. I mean, I don't. Not that I want to.
So you're not missing anything at all.
I don't want to, but I didn't have to. So I'm thankful. But during that time when you was going, it was pretty rough.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. It was in 2010, so I was like around. It was still before Bin Laden even got captured. So they were still going crazy at it, and IEDs, and drugs was a big thing too. Man, drugs was huge.
That's a different story right there. Where, that's another story. All right, because that's another story. You watched The Boys?
Oh yeah, I love The Boys. That was a good show.
They kind of hint at some stuff in there, and I like that show. Anyway, so some of the people that you hung out with during your time back in Baltimore. What would you do around there? What were some of your spots?
Oh, they went to the power plant, or we went to Fells Point. We was a little dive bars or whatever. I hung about everybody, like a bunch of white boys. They find a little dude, let's go to this bar, man. Like, it's totally awesome, man. We go to those bars or one with my homeboys. Like, we go to Norma Jeans, which is a strip club.
Norma Jeans. That's some. That's super southern.
Oh, Norma. Oh, the name might be, but that place is definitely not southern. It's definitely not southern. Or we go to DC Stadium or DC Stadium. That's another one. That's another strip club down there. And, that's the club, but I forgot. I forgot the name of strip club down there in DC. But that's when Roxy Reynolds be doing her little birthday bash almost every year.
Roxy Reynolds.
She's a porn star.
Oh, okay.
She's a DC porn star, but that I don't really know her stuff. Like, I just know that one time I was there. Like,
you know her stuff.
No, Roxy Reynolds is there. Like, who's that? but nah, they do stuff like that out there. And or we went to, if you want to feel real fancy, you go to the park at 114 or park. No, is it 14th Street, 21st Street? I forgot it was, but I know it's a place to call Park. We did a couple gigs out there as well. But we either shot videos out there. We found our local artists. We shot their videos or did their.
So okay, stuff. You had a side hustle while you was in.
We shot, like, they gave us equipment. They're like, here's camera equipment, video equipment. They didn't say we could not go out and go shoot other people's stuff.
Hey, so you were signed for it. So
I could tell you, a lot of people that was in that job field didn't care anything about the job. They're like, I'm just doing it here. Once I'm off, I'm doing something else. And that's cool.
But it was your passion.
But it was my passion. I'm like, dude, they just gave me all this equipment to go have fun. Man, we went out, shot everything, did music videos, did a lot of different stuff. Of course, other people did other things with it, and they got in trouble. That's one thing they did say: they don't care what you shoot, but do not shoot any graphic material on your stuff. I mean, people still did. If they did, they did. But the idiots didn't clean off your cards. So every time we bring it back in, we look at it. I'm like, we be seeing people's wives, people's girlfriends, other random people. And we're like, y'all need to clean your cards.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people ain't that smart.
Oh, no. They're that dumb. Or they were just that lazy. Or just didn't care. So it was what it was. But yeah, we use our camera equipment. We made it a business. We did things. We wanted to show that, hey, if they're gonna let us get this equipment, we're gonna use it for what it's worth.
So you got pretty, I wouldn't say, is it lucky? Sure. So you had something that you enjoy doing. And I tell people all the time, like, pretty much anything you want to do, it's a job for it in the Army. Kind of. Not everything, but like you and me, I'm always helping PAO. Like that's always on my evaluation. Yeah, is helped the unit do. I don't know the words because I ain't trying to get into all that, but I always try to go and just take pictures for the unit because I'm usually better than the PAO.
I don't blame him that because I know PO can't take pictures or video for a lick. They're the story writers. That's it.
Yeah, I'll take the pictures. You just write the story.
That's what they do.
So you got to do your passion, and you got a passion, have it as a job, and then how long? Before it seemed like we're about to move on from the military because he was only in 7 years. Right?
Yeah.
Where was you stationed at?
I was just only stationed. I was stationed at Fort Meade, Joint Base Anacostia, which was in D.C., and Fort Myer.
Fort Myer, same area.
Virginia. It was Arlington Cemetery.
Oh, you ain't never had to go nowhere?
No, I didn't have to be stationed nowhere, but I went everywhere. As in, like, I went on a crap load of TDYs. Like, cause the thing is, you ever heard of Waka?
Waka Flocka?
Yeah, Waka Flocka. No, Waka is White House Communications Agency.
Oh, no.
Well, I was stationed there, so I did a lot of TDY there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
with the White House folks.
Yeah.
Did you get to go in the White House?
Yes.
What would you say the coolest thing that you've done during your time?
I think the coolest thing I get to do, I'm trying to think, and it's hard because there's like so many things I kind of did, but I guess if anything, it was meeting Alicia Keys in New York City.
In New
I didn't really meet her, but she was there. You know, she was there, and we were all talking to her like, "How you doing?" She don't thanking people, but we weren't. She was there for a political event.
She gave you a coin.
I'd take any police keys, but no, she didn't give me nothing. All she gave me was a wink, and that was it. I'll take it.
Shout out Alicia Keys.
Yeah, but yeah, that was one. Like that was one of the few. That or me landing on Wall Street, air pad in New York City, flying over New York City, flying over Chicago. You know, it was those are the things I live for. You know, even though it always kind of freaked me out being back on those Chinooks again. Yeah, it was it's on Chinooks.
Chinook, the loudest thing ever.
Yeah, we were on the downrange. We were on the big ones, the 47s, but then in state we were in the 46s, so we were like little smaller ones. But no, all of it I definitely did enjoy. I mean, some of the people I couldn't understand, but it was just I enjoyed seeing the country. I was able to see the ins and out of the political arena, how things run, how things are done. I didn't know anything about the caucus, Iowa caucus, grassroots, all that stuff. I didn't know anything.
I don't know nothing about it either. I know the words, but I don't know nothing about it.
I promise you, I'm the same way. And they're like, "You get to go here. You went to that." I'm like, "Yeah," but it's like while people are there doing it, I'm in the back doing this. So, like I'm saying, I wasn't really in it. I think I regret. That's the thing I do regret not being in the moment at these situations. But
you're playing Candy Crush.
Pretty much. Word with friends, something. You know what I'm saying?
Word with friends. Shout out Word with friends. I don't even think that's around.
Well, that was back in the day. That's what I'm saying. That's when I was playing that.
I got a story about that, but it's not a crazy story. But, it's a cool story.
Oh no, I understand. It was cool stuff. But yeah, I went everywhere. Like I woke up in Portland, went to sleep in Miami, then went to Atlanta. That's another thing. We went to Tyler Perry Studios. I left my phone on his couch, which was not good. But yeah, I went to his home in Atlanta. That was pretty cool. Saw Lady Gaga. She was there. Was she there? No, she was another home. We were in, I think, Tampa. She was there.
Y'all doing your thing.
Well, as I was saying, when you travel with certain people,
right, you get to see a different world.
You get to see everybody. I saw AP, Adrian Peterson, Stephen A. Smith, Weird Self, Michael Tuck, Antoine Randall. It was like a bunch of people. Like they did the Easter egg roll, so you see a lot of people there too. You meet those people. I remember Pauly Shore. I got in his way. He was taking pictures. I'm like, "Yo, what's up, you Pauly?" He's like, "Yeah, get out of my way." I'm like, my bad. Chuck Todd, can't stand him. I hate Chuck. I don't hate him, but Chuck Todd's a dick.
Who is that?
He's a dude on MSNBC. He's like the head. Yeah, you probably don't know him, but yeah, he's known. Like, he's definitely known. He's a dick in real life. We were riding the vans to go back to the plane, and he's like, "Oh, nobody can sit here but me." I'm like, "What? You can't sit here. I'm an analyst." I'm like, "I don't care if you're the president of the United States, nigga. You better move." I did not care. He's a dick, but. Pamela Anderson, she was cool,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was the Magic. I saw Magic. Magic was dope.
Magic who?
Johnson.
Hey.
LeBron, Kobe, Rip. We saw Kobe.
So was that anywhere near your expectation when joining?
No, I didn't expect that at all. Like that's why I was glad. I think I picked the right job. So I'd be trying to tell people like our job was actually pretty cool. Like everyone else, like I got to shoot this and I got to fly this and I got to jump off of that. I'm like, man, I got to hang here. I got to do that. I got to do this.
Yeah.
We get to watch what y'all get to do, and we get to be in the room of other people's. So it's like, although you got to do that, I got to watch you do that. Oh, I got to find this. I get to be in the plane while you flew that. So any way you're doing it, I was there with you. So. That's why I feel like we had the best job, hands down.
I can't even debate that because, like I said, that's the one job that I wish I had done. It's too late now.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, it's not too late. You could do it in MST, but no.
It's been 10 years.
Oh, no, you good then. You get it. You want to do too much now, but no, I definitely am grateful for it because it definitely helped me prepare me when I got out.
So what made you get out instead of doing the whole dub?
Well, I got medically retired.
All right, can't even look.
Yeah, one thing about it though, I try to tell people this job does make you go through a lot of stuff. Like, when I mean you see stuff, and it really jack you up. And plus, man, my helo crashed my second day. I was in my second tour. I fell off of ladders, bridges. I was near close bombs and stuff where they blew everything up. So, like, I got a lot of head injuries, knee, my back, all that type of stuff. So, I got banged up pretty bad. I had 2-3 surgeries. So, I was like, man, I don't think I can go in there anymore. Like, and they tell, like, get your health right before you go. So, got all that stuff done. They're like, we're going to just go ahead and,
medically
retire you because you're banged up. So, I was like, all right, whatever. Let's just do what we got to do so I can get up out.
Did you have any desire to do the whole 20?
Not at all. I wasn't. I mean, I liked what I did, but I wasn't really into it. I wasn't like, I love the military, I love the army, yeah, and all that. Nah, bro. I liked the people I was with sometimes. I met some cool people, great opportunities, great education opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to serve my country, which is the main. Like, hey, I served. I did my part. So I don't want to hear no one say, oh, what did you do for society? I wanted to contribute to my society, and I did. Right. Now it's time for your society. Contribute to me.
And they doing that with your medical retirement.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But they can do a little bit more.
You can't be mad.
I'm not.
You can go ring the bell at Walmart and you'll be all right.
Oh, heck no. We're going to need more than that. I feel like with the education now, I'm like, no, I'm going to need more than that. So, but no, I understand.
All right. So now I can get into asking you a few of my written questions that I like to go through.
No, for sure.
Number one, small army story.
Small
army, small world. Small world. Oh, it's a small world. You run into some folks from here and there or whatever.
Well, I did one time,
but you was in the same place the whole time.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like, I was in the same place. But if anybody, like, when I was in Afghanistan, I went to salsa night, and when I was with the unit I was with, we had to wear a uniform. We were civilians, so I was in there with J's. I was clean. Like I was going to the club, like I was back in America.
In Afghanistan.
And
you was clean that salsa night.
Clean. And I had this little Crown. It was called Crown Victorias, but it wasn't like Crown Vic here. It was like a Lexus over there. And yeah, tinted windows and a system. So I pulled up, you know what I'm saying? I looked like, oh, is this nigga come up here? I like, so, but it was funny though, because I was walking past and I saw this one dude, like, yo, that look like, I'm like, yo, Josh? Like, my one homeboy, Josh, his name was Josh Bryant. We used to go to church, same church together back in the day in Kentucky. He randomly ran into, like, what are you doing here? Like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, we start chopping up. Like, he's like, yeah, he's in full uniform. He's like, you a civilian? What are you doing there? Civilian work? I'm like, no, I'm in the army. He's like, what? You ain't let you wear that? I'm like, the special ones let you do that. You know what I'm saying? So that was like pretty small world. Like, I never expect to see, somebody I grew up with out there as well, and it was a good moment.
I like to highlight that because you never know who you gonna. You never know. It's crazy. You think the world is so big, but you can be way in another country, and then like your cousin or something. Like, I had no idea you
miles
ran
away.
Yeah,
I liked it.
You pick up any habits while you was in?
Yes, I did. If anything, I say one good, one bad. Good habit. I'm big on time. I think when it comes to work and stuff, like they cause me to be like 15, 20 minutes early. All right, and that's just me. Even if y'all not ready, I'm gonna be there. So that's one thing I think I did notice that I do. That's a habit I do have, which I continue to do. Bad habit. I think my mouth cursing. I was like, being over there, they definitely the mouth everywhere. I curse, but I ain't curse as much as I do now because of the military. Every word was F or A or S or H. It's just all of that.
I think that's one of the main ones is people just start cussing. I still don't.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Don't. You're not missing out, but yeah, it's something I try.
I'm missing out because it's really fun.
It's real fun. Yeah, I try my best not to, especially I've been around my parents and I definitely respect them on that. So I definitely don't curse my parents, but when I'm around, some people I'm chilling with,
Right.
I get comfortable, and that's how we kind of talk sometimes. So that's my other habit I picked up.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to pretend like I'm not looking. Oh yeah. That's stupid. MREs. You probably didn't have to eat no MREs.
Oh yeah, we definitely ate MREs.
Okay, what's the top dog?
Man, I told you spaghetti is my favorite one.
Spaghetti?
Yeah. I
Okay,
like
you the
spaghetti.
first one to say spaghetti.
For real? Oh man, I made my spaghetti up though. Like I got the spaghetti joint, and then
Spaghetti got Skittles, right?
I think so. But I always trade for M&Ms.
I think one of them got the sour Skittles.
Yeah. Oh, you lucky? That's like a lucky package. They barely get sour. Like sour ones are a hot commodity. You know what I'm saying? They traded for those, but I always trade away my Skittle for M&Ms. I like the M&Ms. I ain't like the other one, but I take the spaghetti though. Put in the little, the hot heating pad joint.
Yeah.
Heat that mug up, nice and hot. And I always trade with somebody else to get the jalapeno cheese. And I throw that joint in there too.
So you saying you never stop hustling?
Oh,
you still doing
yeah,
your Smack DVD days with the MREs?
That's the thing here. Like you, in the military, creates hustlers.
Oh yeah.
If you really adapt to it, you come out maybe not a hustler. You come out as a hustler. Like you have to. I feel like the way to get through the military, you have to hustle. So that's why I did a lot of those type of things. But yeah, I hustled. I traded and got me some jalapeno cheese. Throw it in there and you mix it up. And then sometimes
the jalapeno cheese.
Yeah, the hot joint. But then some new ones got like those Fritos or they got Doritos. Those like Jimmy Dean's or whatever. But
oh yeah.
If you
I don't think we mess with them no more.
Yeah, I don't know if it's there anymore. But
I remember them.
Yeah, some had those. I took those, crushed it up, throw it in there too, mix it. Man, you got a fool like
you got a prison style meal.
Oh, for real. I'm telling you, that's what's said. Military is slightly like prison.
If you want a refresher, I got some MREs.
Yo, I think I'm good. I mean,
I
nice
got
and
some
constipated
MREs
tonight.
in the.
Ain't gonna be constipated.
Dang. Okay. This is one of my new questions right here. I gotta ask all my brothers. Did you get your hair cut
On or off post?
at the PX?
No, I had to at first, man, when I was in basic. But as soon as I got the AIT, I was like, no, bro. That's why I reached out to my one. I ended up meeting a good dude that we talked this day. His name was Corey. He worked at a spot called Majors right outside of Fort Meade, right down the strip. I went there one time. I ain't never left since there, man. I always went to those dudes, man. He always go off base. Because when my homegirl, she got a haircut out there. And she's like, y'all know I got the perfect dude for you, yo. He'll hook you up. And I'm like, man, I hope so. Because they used to butcher my hair, yo. That's why my hair is back here now. Because it's like they started here, but they start cutting back. So now they done gave me a giant forehead and everything. But yeah, I couldn't mess with them dudes no more, man. So I went off base. And yeah, you stay off base. Don't ever get your hair cut at the PX or the mini or the shop at or anywhere on post unless it's in the barracks. I did get some in the barracks though.
But you was a barber yourself too.
Oh, I dropped out, but yeah.
Oh, okay. You dropped out.
I didn't make it.
What? Dang, my bad.
You good?
My bad. I forgot what I was finna ask. I was finna ask you something important, but I'm gonna tell you one thing I do while I think. PX is good for a lot of cologne, and she'll tell you when. Every time I go to the PX, if I don't got nothing on, I'm gonna go in there.
Use the samples.
Get myself right before I. If I'm about to go out or I'm just in uniform, I'll
Right.
bust me down, you know what I'm saying, real quick. That's pretty ghetto.
You said pretty good.
All right, but what can you think of any you into music?
Yeah.
Can you think of any song that kind of bring you back to a specific time?
Paper Trail, T.I.
The whole album?
Mainly
What's on Paper Trail? I can't even think of.
Just Live Your Life.
Yeah,
Hey,
Swagger Like Us.
Yeah, that one. Or Swagger Like Us.
Huh.
Or all them joints. That always bring me back to like I was in Fort Lee during the NCO Soul of the Year competition they do every year. We had to cover that, but the CD just dropped, and that's when me and my one homeboy, snatched one of the TMPs, and we drove to the PX to get the album, and we were bumping that joint, and we were just doing donuts in the parking lot.
In the TMP.
In the TMP, yo.
All right,
Yo,
you going wild.
Oh, I told you, like, when it came to that type of stuff, we just had fun, man. Like, we were specialists, you know. When you specialist, you got to use that shield.
Right, you got to do some crazy stuff.
Yo, we had fun.
That's when you make your real memories.
Yeah, man. We took the TMP that one time and drove up to VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University, because I had my ex lived there, so I ended up going. See what's up with her.
We ain't gonna let you snitch on yourself.
Oh, I'm single, ladies.
And you out now, so you all good.
Oh yeah, I can say. There's certain things I won't say, but yeah, that stuff. Yeah, nah, I didn't care. You ain't gonna come get write me up now, are you?
Nope. Yeah, I think we passed that now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Come get me. I'm here.
Any assignment that you would have wanted to do?
I did want to go to Hawaii and do it was called I forgot the full name of it, but pretty much they're the ones who look for fallen soldiers' bodies or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They go to all these remote locations. Man, I wanted that job.
When I found out about that, I think anybody, if that was like something you could volunteer for, I think everybody would want to do something like that.
You station in Hawaii, but even though I heard after a while Hawaii is not that great, but because they said you can't really go anywhere else.
You get bored on the island.
Exactly, you get bored. You got island
sure, you on the island.
Man, I'm like, I'm making it the best I can do. My family live out there, and they say they still love every second of it. And they've been there for like 30, 40 years.
Premium weather all the time.
Yeah,
can't be mad at that.
Not at all. But yeah, all that we definitely. I would have volunteered for that. I always wanted to do that one, if anything.
All right, so now you out. You say you lived in LA?
Yeah, I went to LA for school.
What school?
I went to New York Film Academy.
New York
Film Academy in Los Angeles.
What?
Yeah,
it's called New York, but it's in New York, right?
Yeah, New York Film Academy.
But it's in Los Angeles.
It's in Los Angeles. That's
nice.
Because they have different schools. They got one in New York, of course, and they got one in LA.
Just the LA campus.
One in Miami.
Why
yeah.
don't they just call that?
Because they already have an LA Film School.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't call it LA.
And your what do you call it, GI Bill pay for all that?
Yes, it did. Thank you, America. Pay for all, and including that BH, man. That's what's needed. Because man, Cali rent ain't no joke, man. Ain't no joke. But yeah, I did that for 3 years. I graduated back in 2019.
Got your bachelor's.
Yep, bachelor's in fine arts and filmmaking, producing, and all that type of stuff. Yeah,
so now you are, you applying that?
Yeah, I'm applying as much as I can. I did a couple shorts, did short films. I'm writing a feature. I've been writing features. Like I have two specifically. I mean, tell you the truth, one of the features is how I got kicked out of high school. I turned that to an actual movie. So
all right. So what I was gonna get back to it earlier. What you doing now? You probably help me out because you know my set a little bummy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing right here. It's kind of naked on the wall. So you probably help me out, and you got your own podcast too. Oh, I got my finger caught up.
Yeah, yeah, I got my own podcast too.
So what's your podcast called?
It's called Squirrels World Podcast.
Squirrels
World.
I cannot. Squirrels World.
Squirrels World. Yeah, so that.
What that's on?
It's on Spotify, Apple Music. I think we're on Tidal too, but anywhere you can get podcast Apple podcast app.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Samsung for life. I ain't got no iPhone.
Oh, you got Spotify?
Yeah, I got Spotify.
Yeah, it's on Spotify. That's what we do all the platforms. You use iPhone or Android. So
all right, we're gonna plug you in.
We on all that, but yeah, check it out. Like ours is kind of different though. We do have a different style. How with ours is reason why it's called Squirrels World because it's random squirrel talk. Like it's we hear one time that we're to the right next and then we're up and down. We're left, right, we're circles. It's like whoa, where are we going with this? But it's just all over the place.
No video?
Not yet, but this upcoming season we are looking at switching to video now.
All right, look, you see what I got. You see is
two
items, and we in here.
Yeah, you ahead of me. But I'm saying what we're gonna do is I'm going through the website. I'm going through computer because my partner that I do the show with, he's in Atlanta. So pretty much I hook all my stuff through my laptop. I have my own setting, and I'm here. And
you gotta show me that too, because there's a lot of people who want to do it, but at a distance.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we do it at a distance. It records all your audio for you. You can connect everything right there, so you ain't got to go nowhere.
Yeah, you definitely got to show me that.
Oh yeah, I can do that for sure.
All right.
Too
And I
easy.
got to come through and get on yours too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, you ain't got to go nowhere. You can do it from right here. Like you can do yours here, and I can get you
Nah,
all
I'm,
over the
I'm,
place.
I'm gonna come to your place, man. 'Cause ain't nothing like this right here.
Right? No, I got you. But yeah, yeah, that's my joint, and we've been going pretty strong. We like I said, I took a little hiatus, and took a break because I edit all my episodes, and it's a lot.
Look, I'm right here with you.
Well, but the thing is, the way I edit it is different.
Oh,
than
okay.
A lot of people
Mine just the standard.
yeah, people put here, and they let it run. I chop it up, like everything. I chop it all up. So let's say you want to talk, what was the news last night? We bring in some newscast, and then we go back to that. So that's how I do. I do a lot of jokes in there or clips. I do a lot of clips and stuff in there.
Look, man, I might be pretty dull right now, but I think I'm pretty funny.
No, you definitely got something going on.
I try to be funny.
Hey, you there, man? Like I said, it all starts with something. You know, when we first started, we were on our cell phones and it was trash. But we end up upgrading, and we better be better. We get each single time. We plan on getting better each single time we get back on there.
So what are some of your topics you tackle?
We just like we're sports too. We love sports. We love talking about sports. He's a big Knicks. Knicks.
I can't. Random, right? You
Yeah.
said they playing each other tonight.
Pirates. Well, we playing right now.
The
So what's
Rangers.
the score? Please let me lead score at 1 point.
Nah, this Texas, right?
You said Texas, man.
Who
That's
is?
definitely not Texas. It's New York. It's
New York?
It just started. So
New York Rangers.
0-0.
That don't even sound right. Texas Rangers sound right.
That's baseball though.
Right.
You got the wrong jersey.
Look, hey, we out here.
Ironic, but it's ironic. It'll be these two teams are playing.
People be asking me all the time, do you oh, you're a Rangers fan? Like when you pulled up, like, nah, I just like the jersey.
See, that's it. That's
And
how
we
it
got a
be.
thing right here. Who else got
See,
this
that's
on
like
their
it's
jersey?
different. You just imagine if those jerseys are the same way with gang colors. You're like, oh, you a blood? No, I just like the color. You know what I'm saying? I just like the color red. You get shot for something like that.
Right.
Versus you like, oh, you a Ranger fan?
You know, if I had on a Cowboy jersey, somebody got something to say.
Yeah, and then we really have something to say. And I'm like, wait, you are a Cowboy fan?
Look, I'm from Texas. I'm gonna represent.
And there's still Texans there?
I'm gonna represent them too. Whoever, look,
Oh,
it didn't even. If you own, I'm with you. You see this big old Texas right here? Whatever Texas, I'm with it. I don't care if it's the Texas drag races. I'm there. Hey, if it's the
I mean, I like Texas, but I don't like Texas. Y'all think everything Texas is great. Y'all Cowboys suck.
all right, this been
Texans
the show.
sucks.
I appreciate you.
Y'all got rid of Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy right now in Texas.
All right, he at my house, y'all. So
No disrespect.
so home for you before we wrap up. Home, where you call home? You said Pittsburgh, right?
Pittsburgh call home.
When you go home, what's your spots you gotta hit?
Permini Bros. I love their sandwiches. It's called
Permini?
Permini.
Per mini.
Yeah, they're like sandwiches, little sandwich spots.
What's Pittsburgh known for food?
Known for food. They're sandwiches. They're hoagie. Well, we call them hoagies. They're wedgies. You know, like potato wedges.
So pretty much nothing.
I mean, pretty much nothing.
That don't sound.
Like I said, y'all go ahead and try it out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and try that food out.
I'm gonna hit up Pittsburgh.
What is Texas known for?
Barbecue.
No, y'all not. Memphis is known for barbecue.
Nah, Texas-
Kansas City got better barbecue.
Not better than
Exactly.
Texas. Y'all ain't even got brisket.
Oh, we can do a brisket. We don't worry about no brisket though.
Y'all gonna be having a gentrified brisket.
No, we don't play that. Homie. Y'all, no. We don't probably do no brisket like that. But no, we're Italian. Like we're Italian Polish. So,
Okay.
So that's the two type of cultures that are there too. Of course, you know, we got black folk there, bro.
All right.
But yeah, man, that's home for me, bro.
All right, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. You gotta prepare yourself to shout out as many people as you can, and go.
Shout out to my Lord, God, and Savior. Without him, would be nobody else. Shout out to 55th. Shout out to my boy Jody Joint. Shout out to Shaw. Shout out to CJ, Jen. Shout out to Nikki for introducing me to this dude right here.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to my parents, mom, dad, my twin, Josh, Otis. We got a cooking show coming out called For the Foodies. Check it out. Check out the podcast, Squirrels World podcast. We doing some things, but you know, it is what it is. Check it out or don't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go Steelers. Go Pittsburgh. Go Penguins.
Go Wiz Khalifa.
all day. But yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you for letting me
Look, man,
come on the show, man.
it's been real. One more time, shout out your podcast and everything you got going on.
Yeah,
your
Squirrels-
social media.
Yes.
That's social.
Oh yeah, Squirrels World, Squirrels World podcast. I'm on IG, AA Run, AYE underscore RUN, AA Run.
All right.
Yeah, you want to check me out, whatever. But yeah, I got things coming here soon, so yeah, for sure. Thanks again. Appreciate you again, brother.
All right. Time's running out, so I guess that's it. I feel like I should ask you some more stuff. What would you say to somebody joining? You got less than 1 minute. Somebody getting ready to join
You better join what?
the Army
The Army?
or Air Force or
My nephew joined Air Force.
no advice.
Air Force, man.
Go Air Force
Oh yeah, it's nice over there. The grass is definitely greener.
on the other side.
For sure.
All right.
brother.
We wrap it up. Bada boom. You know what I'm saying? All right.